fought the rest, now try the best!
The Tekken 8 beta is currently going on, so I'll make this video very short. So if you're waiting around for a PlayStation code, you missed out. There's some ways that you can still probably get access. We'll talk about those in just a second. Xbox and PC, you guys will get your codes next week on Thursday, so stay tuned for that. Claudio's trailer was released yesterday, and even though the character isn't as hype as he was when he was first teased, the trailer still has more views than Armored Core, a trailer that was released around the same time. It's pretty crazy to see how much anticipation is surrounding these characters. You get a good look at Claudio's panel art. Also, there was some heavy comparisons to Claudio and JoJo. You know, people are tying those two things right together. But then also you have the Tekken Talk episode 2. The whole thing was really about like the heat system and the beta, but there was two clips that I thought was really interesting, and I'll play it for you real briefly.
You know, obviously this was just trying to give players a good representation of a limited roster, because we're going to have much more than that when the game releases. This is just a small sampling of it.
Michael Murray says a small sample. 16 characters is a small sample. So what will the whole roster be if 16 characters is a sample? My past prediction was like 32, but now it could be way up. We're also waiting for San Diego Comic-Con. That's at 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Now, a lot of people are getting their hopes up for a grand reveal. At first, we were just playing around with the idea, will Steve Fox be there? Will Alex be there? Who is going to be there? But you have Mike Tyson tweeting, you have tweets, and you have videos, and you have a lot of stuff going on, and people are wondering what's going to be there. Now, when this does happen, I will be live streaming so I could give my live reaction, but I will make a follow-up video covering everything that's revealed in another video. So subscribe and stay tuned for that. Now, the reason why I don't think this will be a guest character is because we have to remember, Harada said they won't do any guest characters just now. They want the base roster, the core cast is what they say, done. So I think after the fact, anything can happen. In terms of Tekken 8, it's on PlayStation, the new PlayStation, PS5, and it's also on the new Xbox. I know some people are still struggling to get their hands on one, and here you are. The PlayStation is doing another bundle. July 28th, the Spider-Man console's coming out. If you really want it, here it is. It's in UK, France, USA, Germany. It's in many places. This is your opportunity. This part of the video is for the people who don't have access to the beta, which is a lot of people. You guys know I was having some issues with my code. I was able to figure it out. I was able to trade with someone. Currently, there's 3 ways to get into the beta if you don't have access. One, if you don't have a code, you simply go to eBay and buy it. From what I've heard, it's very reliable. I haven't heard of anyone getting scammed or any bad transactions. You buy a code, you put it in, you play. It seems very simple. But what I did is I had a code and that region was saying a different region. I found someone. It took me 5 hours, but I found someone. We traded codes. It was a risky process. Almost got scammed in the process by someone else, but we traded codes and then I was able to play. There's another route, and this is the crazy route. I don't advise you do this because it's not legal. I don't advise you doing this, but if you're one of those people, there's a lot of people who are doing it. Maybe this is for you. What you do is you basically create a alternate account and you set that account. If you have an Asia code, you set it to, I think, Singapore. And if you have an EU code, I think you set it to the UK or something like that. Germany, I don't know what specifically, but you basically create an alternate account. You set it to whatever region your time zone is, and then you enter the code and it should work. This is not for me. If you guys really want to risk it for a biscuit, go ahead. But also too, I think we need to talk about how the codes were dished out. I thought it was just me, but looking around, so many people had region issues with the codes. I wonder if this is some kind of technical issue. If it is, I hope this is something that could be fixed when the console or the Xbox and the PC version rolls around. Currently live streaming. Come to the live stream, hang out, playing some Tekken 8.